So, the Rugby Championship is now up and running. We've had round 1 on the first round of fixtures. New Zealand-Argentina, 30 points to 38, which is absolutely crazy. No one's actually scored more points against New Zealand in New Zealand. So, 4-try Argentina, what a performance. And to be honest, maybe you'd say in control the whole game. New Zealand, obviously 30 points, but they didn't just have that spark, and Argentina had a lot more energy, so fair play to them. And then the more expected news with Australia 7 and South Africa 33 points. Pretty dominant South Africa, to be perfectly honest. Arendse with 2 tries. Of course, that's just what he does, and not even in the game fully for most of it, to be perfectly honest. Just some breakaway tries, so really good work from him, and I probably expect South Africa to do the same next week. My points for this round were okay. They were over the average points, only just, with 142.5. But looking at some of my players, the front row, Thomas Gajo, the best. As I said, he just had more minutes than Ox and Ombanambi, so therefore just scored more points. As I said, South Africa just rotated. Second row, Tupovai didn't really do much, but Sakalai Alotto, he came in for Sneeman, who actually didn't play in the end. Back row, pretty happy, 11s across the board, but then Ryanak probably could have done a bit more. Mackenzie really happy with, he was obviously my kicker, and then on the bench, Carreras, who also scored 27 as a kicker. In the centres, I would say Barrett was disappointing. Sinti obviously got his try at 11 points. If he didn't get that try, maybe it would be similar to Barrett. And then in the back 3, pretty disappointed to be honest. Talea, thank goodness he got that try because didn't really do much outside of that. And Reese and Colby were pretty disappointed for points as well. I had Matteo Carreras on the bench, who we obviously saw scored that try, and like I said, can just do something out of nothing. So maybe for this round, put in more Argentinians after their performance last week, but can they back it up? But let's just kick straight into the team that I've picked for round 2, because that's basically what you've all been waiting for. So first up, in the front row, pretty big changes. So Ombanambi obviously not playing, along with Ox, who's on the bench. So I've brought in Thomas Tutoy, who pretty good try scoring record this season, to be honest. And then Grobler is just a solid pick, who should get some good game time given the rotation of the team. Marks is obviously on the bench, who tends to get rotated pretty soon, but I imagine Grobler is going to get some good game time. Gajo's kept in, pretty good performance last week. And then I've gone with Alan Altoa, who is just on the bench this week. Only had 6 transfers, remember. And then Ruiz is kept. He is on the bench, but yeah, I guess hoping he doesn't come on automatically. Second row, I've kept Tupovai and Salakai Lotto. Vai is on the bench. Salakai Lotto is starting, along with Moray, which I'm actually not sure how to pronounce the name, so any South Africans watching, let me know how to pronounce that. Moray, that's what I'm saying. Sounds French, but he's in because he's captain in South Africa this week, so I thought, will they take their captain off? Who knows? But again, South Africa forwards are just a pretty decent pick if they can stay on the pitch. The back row, not too much has changed. Savea, Valentini and Elric Lowe have kept their spots, and Juan Martin Gonzalez is sticking on the bench. I did and have almost switched Gonzalez for Valentini, but I do feel with with a rotated South Africa team, Valentini might get more opportunity with the ball, whereas the All Blacks just aren't going to lose back-to-back. That is a fact, surely. They can't lose back-to-back, especially in New Zealand. So, therefore, probably more likely to pick Valentini over Gonzalez, but it is a bit of a risk. Then at halfbacks, I have gone with Vandenberg, who is starting for his debut. So similar to like Moray in the second row, they have rotated. So I imagine they're just going to give them good game time, which is what I'm hoping. I obviously kept Mackenzie, really decent outfit, and look, scored me most of my points last week with 24. He is my kicker. I imagine he'll stay on just like he did last week, so I have no troubles there. On the bench, I've gone for Nick White, who comes in, and also Santi Carreras as well, who was pretty decent, but I do expect, like I just said, Argentina probably won't follow up with another win. Now, centres is where I had some debate in my head. So I have brought in Sinti for Paisami. Barrett is kept, and I was thinking about taking Barrett out for Paisami because obviously South Africa have their rotated side. Paisami did well last week, but only because he had a try, which is why he's on the bench. And Barrett, I just know that with New Zealand bouncing back, they just will just be a better outfit than last week and score higher than 4 points. So that's my thinking there. But let me know what you think, because obviously Paisami will probably stay on all game. Sinti and Barrett also will, but let me know what you think. Then in the back three, I have kept Colby. Aronsa obviously has been rotated, he's just not in the team this week. Was the pick last weekend, of course. Hopefully Colby can do a little bit more, but I would also expect Mapimpi to just be, well, their try scorer, to be honest. It seems like Colby gets more of the workload, Mapimpi gets the tries. That's how it seems to be. But I have rotated in Matteo Carreras just after his good performance last week. Talea is obviously on the bench, both on my team and in real life. And I've brought in Will Jordan because he's an absolute star. And a bit like Aronsa, Mapimpi just is there for tries, but also has good work rate as well. So he's my captain. As I said, All Blacks, they're going to bounce back. Will Jordan is back and probably one of the best try scorers in World Rugby before he was injured. So that is my team for round 2. As I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like, Will Jordan, is he a good captain because he's just come back from injury? Colby, should I have kept him or should I have transferred him out? Just let me know down in the comments because it's always good to know. For our leaderboard as well, I'm actually 16th out of the 24 people that are in it. And, well, congrats to Deggy, who's top at the moment by 10 points. So fair play there. Definitely be coming for top spot this week. I have a good feeling. But well done everyone, and thanks everyone for joining and participating as well. If you have enjoyed the video, drop it a like, also comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But thanks all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.